Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Here to do my unempties, so everything that I melted this week but did not finish. I've taken a little bit of a break since my last video, so hopefully I sound a little bit better. I don't know how long that'll last for, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get stuck straight into it. So first up, Scoopable Tart Wax Kiss. So this is lavender, tangerine, pink sugar and velvet sugar. So I was a little bit unsure about this one, but I grabbed it because I really like velvet sugar. To me, it's like quite a sophisticated kind of cotton candy scent. And I really enjoyed this. Like, yeah, it's got this kind of sweet but also perfumey kind of base going on in it. And yes, like it's got sort of sweetened cotton candy notes to it as well. I don't really know. I'm not familiar with lavender tangerine as an oil. I don't really smell lavender in it, but I do smell like a sweetened tangerine. It's really nice. So I really enjoyed this blend. It threw quite strongly. I don't 100% know if it's going to be a repurchase, but it's different. It's nice, and yeah, I might. I'm quite enjoying it. L3 cinnamon sugar donuts, fresh espresso and fresh baked bread. There we go. I like this one. I think what really makes this one good for me is because I really enjoy her fresh baked bread. And I quite like her cinnamon sugar as well. Like, I'm not a huge cinnamon bakery lover, but her cinnamon sugar is, if I'm going to melt cinnamon bakery, it's going to be one with cinnamon, her cinnamon sugar. It's not coffee heavy as well, which, like I've been saying a lot in my videos lately, I'm really not into coffee heavy scents these days. I like a little bit of coffee, but I like it to be background in a bakery mix. Like, yeah. So this is perfect. Yeah, just a really good sort of cinnamon bread scent with just a touch of coffee, really. Great throw. Probably wouldn't repurchase anytime soon, but I'd happy to maybe get some for next season because it's definitely an autumn-winter scent for me, but it's quite good. Ebony Violet Namaste. So this one is herbal lavender sage and sandalwood. This one is nice. It's not super strong though. It's definitely got the herbals there. But it has like a cream. It's like it's got a herbal lavender but almost like a slightly creamy lavender tone as well. Yeah, but it's herbal enough, and you know, I get a little bit of sandalwood as well. So it is quite pretty, but it is light to medium, I would say. I don't know why that is, because it smells quite strong here, but when I melt it, it's not very strong. Not a bad bedroom scent, but yeah, I would have liked it to be a bit stronger. I don't think I'd repurchase it, just because A, I wasn't that crazy about it, and B, you know, it wasn't quite strong enough, but it's not bad. I'll put these back in the tub, just trying to keep everything separate and sorted. L3 Rosemary Mint Cashmere Cedar Pine and Boom Boom. I love this scent. It is so good. It's not my blend. I mean, it's my custom, but I got it originally as a sample because I would not have... Rosemary Mint often sets my sinuses off really badly. The other notes are okay, but the Rosemary Mint was what I would be like. But the sample was really good, so I bought it in the bag. And it's just beautiful. Like, it's definitely got like a smooth kind of body care aspect, and I think that's what makes it so tolerable for me. But then you do definitely get a fresh green mix of like mint and pine, but it's not overwhelmingly so, you know. I really enjoy this blend. It does kind of feel, I thought that it might be something that like was a bit too crisp and that I would only sort of want to melt it in the like summer months, but I think maybe the pine and stuff, I don't know. Anyway, it's fine all year round is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I really love this. I get great throw from it. It's a very strong throwing scent. This is a lot, so I don't know if I'll need to repurchase it once I'm done with this, but really enjoy it. Definitely recommend it. Teddy B Salem. So this is gold gala apples, Fraser fir, figs, mahogany and cedarwood. This is okay. It's not a favourite. It's very, to me, it's very musky and perfume-like. I don't know if that's maybe the Mahogany, because sometimes Mahogany can smell a bit like a cologne, but because yeah, I do sort of smell all of these notes, but it doesn't smell. It smells like a fabric softener or something, like these notes, but in a fabric softener, or even like a toilet bomb cleaner. You know, just a product, not real. So yeah, I would have liked it if it had been like, you know, real crisp Fraser fir and apples and cedarwood and stuff like that. This is not my favorite sort of take on a blend like that. So it throws quite strongly. It's not going to be a repurchase. Teddy B's Peach Cobbler Circus Cookies. So I really love this. This is one of my favorite peach bakeries. The notes are Frosted Circus Sugar Cookies blended with Decadent Peach Cobbler. It's all going to be in that Decadent Peach Cobbler because her Frosted Circus Sugar Cookies, it's okay. I don't mind it in blends. It can be a little bit plasticine-like on its own. But it does add a nice kind of sweet light bakery to scents. And so this just smells like a really sweet, almost like a sugar-crusted peach cobbler. But yeah, it's not like dense and heavy and spiced like a lot of peach cobblers. It's really, really good. I get great throw from it. I've got another souffle after this one. And I reckon I would still continue to repurchase it after that. I really enjoy that scent. Sentinel from Super Tarts. So this is Herbal Lavender, Blackberry and Marshmallow. So I melted this up here in my office. I liked it, but really just because I like her blackberry jam. It's similar to that, sort of similar to that Love scent from Super Tarts, which was like the pumpkin pecan waffles and the lavender cream. I can deal with the scent because I like one of the notes a lot in it, but the other notes in it, I'm just like, I kind of wish they weren't there. So that's this one I was just kind of like, the herbal lavender doesn't add anything to it for me. I just tolerate it because I love her blackberry jam so much. So I might start blending this maybe with bakery. I'd love to just be able to, yeah, I don't know. Like I like it, but yeah, I'm not big with herbal lavender and that kind of combo. So it's not going to be a repurchase, but I will keep melting it just because, yeah. Throws well. This one on the other, this is what I go to if I want blackberry jam from Super Tarts. This is Jackal. Blackberry jam, zucchini bread, toasted marshmallow. This one is perfection. So this one to me is just straight up her blackberry jam. Like, yes, I think you definitely can tell there's a zucchini bread, like density and some sweetness in the marshmallow, but really it's all about the blackberry jam. Oh, look, I can definitely smell the zucchini bread, but yeah, I just love the blackberry jam. I get great throw from it. I love this scent. It will forever be a repurchase. It's one of my favorites. Oh, this should have been in the empties. Linda from Super Tarts. So this is Cornbread, Buttercream, Pink Sugar and Cream Soda. This one I always enjoy. It's not like an absolute blow me away favorite from Super Tarts. It tends to be a scent, like, I have certain scents that I kind of think of as filler scents. So like if I'm working up here in my office, I'll pick something that I really want to be sitting with and smelling with the whole time. But then there are other scents that I just want to fill the house with so that when I walk down, I smell them and I go, oh yeah, they're really good, but I don't spend a huge amount of time with them. And this one always seems to be a filler scent. I never choose it to be the scent that I'm with, but I like having it around the house. So it's not like a crazy love, because if it was, I'd be melting it, you know, in the room I'm in. But I just always enjoy it. Like, it's just a nice, sweetened kind of cornbread blend. So I possibly will get it again. It's just one of those scents I do keep coming back to. And it is quite strong. Yeah, it's just not like one of the ones that I'm like dying for, you know. Starfleet from Super Tarts. So this one, I think, is Zucchini Bread, Sugar Cookies, Jelly Donut. It is far and away my favourite jelly donut scent from any vendor anywhere. It is so good. I will say this one I do think needs cure time. Because I do think when I first got this, I couldn't really smell the jelly donut and I was devastated. But now it is just perfect. It is just a perfect pop of jelly donut in amongst that bakery. I melted it up here in the office and I just enjoyed it so much the whole time it was melting. I love a good jelly donut scent, but again, another one I'm really picky over. So many vendor jelly donut scents. It's not even that I'm picky, but there's just certain jelly donut oils out there I can't smell. Like, or I can smell, but they just don't last like even 30 minutes and then they're gone. So the Super Tarts one is really one of the few that just, once you let it cure, it performs really well in a blend and you can smell it and it's delicious. So yeah, I love Starfleet. I'll always repurchase Starfleet. It's one of my absolute favourite scents, favourite bakery scents. Super Tarts Sabrina. So this is Peach and Magically Delicious. This is another absolute favourite of mine from Super Tarts, because it's such a unique peach scent. So her peach oil is always fabulous. I think there's I think there's only like one peach blend of hers I don't like, and that's because of the other stuff in it. Her peach oil is fabulous, and then Magically Delicious, because it's not your standard bakery scent. It's like a cereal scent. Like this one actually does smell to me, I feel like I talk about it a lot, but it does smell like sliced peach, like if you had a really nice bowl of cereal and milk and you slice some peaches on top and just, oh, I love it. I love it, love it. Because I just don't think I've had like a peachy cereal scent, and it doesn't smell like those overly sugary, like artificial cereals that are out there. Like it just smells like a nice, I don't know, cornflakes or something, which I'm not even a big cereal eater, but the peach on it is what I love about it. But I love that it's not just like peach and bakery, you know? Anyway, great throw. 100% will always repurchase Sabrina. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I'm saying that a lot today. Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Palo Santo, and Buttercream from L3. This is so good. This is one of my favorite, possibly my absolute favorite Palo Santo Pumpkin Pecan Waffle blend. I have tried a few. This one is quite similar to Teddy B's Beautiful Creatures. She has one which is pecan waffles, Palo Santo, and vanilla milk. They are quite similar. I do like this one better. This one, I think the buttercream is nicer in the blend than vanilla milk. Like it's just a nicer creamy tone. I don't know. But yeah, so I feel like with this one, like, if you like the Teddy B's one but haven't been able to get your hands on it, requesting this from L3 is probably not a bad idea. I will keep getting this from L3 because I just love it so much and it always throws really strongly. I do have more of that Teddy B's one, and like I said, they are quite similar, but I just think this one is a step up. So it will be a repurchase. Super Tarts Thief. So this is blue sugar. It's like blue sugar, leaves, and something. Hang on a sec. I didn't pause to look that up, by the way. I paused to blow my nose. Oh, it's got apples. Yeah, it's got leaves and blue sugar and apples and possibly something else. I don't mind it. I know this is a big favourite, but I'm just not the biggest leaves and apples person. I know people love that combo for autumn time, and I don't mind it, but I'm just not crazy about it. And this is a scent I think I've tried 2 or 3 times now to love because it feels like something I should love. Lots of people love it, but I just don't. So, yeah. And evidently it's a scent that makes me cough if I try to smell the wax cold at the moment. So yeah, Thief, it's a good scent, it throws well, but it's not a repurchase for me. I just need to let go of the dream on that one. Ebony Violet, Let's Chill. So this is Blackberry, Violets, Mahogany, Apples, and Patchouli. Love this scent. I'm not going to take it out because I can guarantee this one's going to make me cough. But this is just, I have to have a little bit of a smell to remind myself, but it is so freaking good. Yeah, it's quite complex. Like it's everything that it's got on in the notes, right? It's a bit fruity. It's a bit earthy. It is very perfume-like it is a scent you could probably wear. It definitely has like a mahogany and a patchouli base. It's not overly floral, but there is a touch of floral to it. It's not like overly appley. It's just the blackberry and the apples creates a nice kind of fruity combo. It's really, really unique and really, really lovely. I get great throw from it. I definitely would repurchase this. It is fantastic. I don't think I've smelt anything like it. Mr. Myers from Super Tarts. So this is 4 Leaves, Campfire, Vanilla Bean. I don't melt this one on its own very often. But it is really good because their fall leaves is amazing. I've never smelt a vendor that has a fall leaf scent like Super Tarts. And then, yeah, it's just got a slight smokiness because Campfire is not super smoky. It's funny though, some people I see say that, Mr. Myers is too smoky for them. And I'm sure it is, I'm not doubting them. But it just feels so funny to me because seriously, I get so little smoke from her Campfire. I mean, I definitely think you get a little bit more in this blend just because the way it blends with the fall leaves. But still, it's kind of light on the smokiness for me. But that's a good thing. And then the vanilla bean just, you know, adds a little bit of smoothness in that base. It's really, really nice. I get great throw from it. I definitely will repurchase that one. Posts everyone from Super Tarts. So this one is Gilded Amber, Rain, Beach Florals, Oceanaire, and Melons. So the Beach Florals, Oceanaire, and Melons are an oil, I believe, called Seaside. And I do not like Seaside, but I do like this blend. It's really the amber and the rain that I love so much about this because her rain is amazing. The amber smells really good with it. The Seaside, it has a weird, almost sour tone to it, and I can just smell the edge of it in here, but it also adds a kind of pretty beachy freshness. Like I'm in two minds about Seaside because I get this pretty beachy freshness from it, but then I also get this slightly sour tone. And I've realised recently that the sour tone I smell in Seaside is the same sour tone that's been bugging me in Beach Nights. So that's interesting. So yeah. So I do like this blend, even though sometimes on the edge of it, I'm like, oh, I don't know. But I still enjoy it. Like, it's not my favourite of the rain scents because of that, but it is still pretty good. Great throw, possibly a repurchase. I mean, I could happily survive on other Super Tarts rain scents and not need that one, but it's a nice variation on the combo. I could also survive because I literally just have her rain. So I did this combo again. This combo is so good. So Beechwood and Rain. So her Beechwood, I think I've seen it as like Beechwood vetiver sometimes. It's like that. It's got like eucalyptus and seaweed and night blooming jasmine and driftwood and stuff. It's a really unique beachy scent. And the rain with it is just incredible. Together, this is just this absolutely epic, fresh, beachy combo. It's not like heavy oceanic. It's not super salty. So if you want a beachy combo that's not like suntan and it's not salty sea air, but it's definitely still got a beachy vibe, this is a really good combo. I got great throw from it. 100% would get both of these. Although I've got so many clams of Super Tarts Rain right now, I do not need to look at repurchasing that anytime soon. L3 Cafe Cubano Spiced Oat Milk. I melt this like every second week. I do have more in the next forwarder box that's coming. I have 2 Bitty Betty loaves coming of it because I'm just... This is like my epic, one of my top comfort scents. I melt this in my office, particularly on days when I just know it's going to be like a crap day at work. And I just want something that I know will just like make me feel calm and cozy and nice, especially on these really cold days. And this is it. I feel like I don't want to go into the whole spiel about trying to describe it because I've done that in so many videos, but it's like a hug in a mug. Like it's like a warm, spicy milk drink, but not like chai. Like, yeah, it's not coffee, it's not tea, it's not chai, but it's somewhere in the middle of that, and I just love it. Great throw, and like I said, I've already repurchased some more, so I love it that much. British Creepy Treasures Benny's Coffee. So this is cappuccino, brown sugar, and zucchini bread. This one was okay. It's very heavy on the coffee, and the brown sugar, I think, kind of was so dense. Like, there's just something dense that's making the coffee smell even richer than usual. So, like I said, with these coffee bakery blends, I'm preferring them to be bakery forward at the moment. But this one just felt a little bit too strong on the coffee. So it was a really good blend. It smells good. And maybe when I'm sort of leaning more towards stronger coffee scents again, I think I would enjoy it because it is a really nicely blended scent. But just for me right now, with where I'm at with coffee, I just want the coffee to be background, and the coffee in this one is not background. Very strong throw. Probably not a repurchase, and I might let it sit for a little bit and see if, the mood changes on the coffee scents. Rose Girls Fire Mario. So this is marshmallow fireside, donut bowls, and espresso beans. So this is a similar one where it's just, it's incredibly strong on the coffee, and the coffee is just kind of amped up by the smoky fireside and the donut holes, because the donut holes are very, maybe like strong cinnamon or something. I don't know. Anyway, this one is just too strong coffee for me as well. So, throws well, but yeah, I'm just not into this kind of scent at the moment. So that one's not a repurchase. Rose Girls Go Tell It on DK's Mountain. So this is Fresh Pine, Sweater Weather, and Vanilla Bean Noel. I love, 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 love this scent so much. I really shouldn't have got a pie though. A pie is a ridiculous amount of wax for me to melt. Like crazy. Just, I am not a bulk melter. I just don't. So I've still got a quarter. No, just under. I did, this time I used like that. But like I gave, so this is, so it was a half pie, so I've had melted like that, had that much, but I've only melted like half of that because I sent a pie slice to somebody else. So especially because as much as I do love it, but it's not something I'm going to melt every week. But still, I love it. Her Sweater Weather is incredible. It is so strong. You do still smell the pine in there, and the Vanilla Bean Noel, just the creaminess to it is just so, so nice. So I love this. It is super strong. It is one of my absolute favorites from Rose Girls. But yeah, I think, I mean, this is going to last me forever. I think going forwards, like with scents like this, I just prefer to get like a mini melter bag every year or something. Like that would probably be my preference. But anyway, love it. Love it. Oh, yeah, here we go. So I did Teddy Bees at the same time. I did Snowflakes and Cozy Sweaters, which is Sweater Weather type, creamy vanilla, and a touch of ice and mint. So this one, I kind of lumped this in the same category as that Rose Girls blend, even though they're different. Because obviously that one has pine, and this one's much more vanilla-like. And it does have a mint, but it's like a very sweet mint. Like this almost smells like a vanilla mint candy or something with Sweater Weather. So I really do enjoy it, but compared to the Rose Girls one, it's quite, like I always think they're similar, but they're not that similar. But still, I really do like it. I do like melting it at the same time, because they do like go well if you've got one of those scents going in the house. Having the Sweater Weather together, it's just a nice, it weaves kind of nicely throughout the house. Very strong as well. I would get this one again. I do really enjoy that one. I prefer the Rose Girls one, but I like that one too. Hills Have Eyes from Super Tarts. So this one is like hazelnut, amber. Oh, it could have like campfire in it. I think it's got like a smoky note. I can't remember. Anyway, I love this scent. I forgot what I was melting. It was done in the bedrooms. And I walked in and I was like, wow, this is like sweet and smoky heaven. And it is, because it is like a smoky sweet scent, like if you think of like Marshmallow Fireside or something, but very different and just really good. I do think I can smell the hazelnut, and I don't normally love hazelnut and wax, but this blend, it just works. Yeah, it's sweet and smooth, but it's got kind of character with the hazelnut and the amber. It's just incredible. I get great throw from this. It's forever going to be a repurchase. It's one of my favorites. I just love it. I feel like I've said one of my favorites like way too many times today. L3 Machete. Just give me a sec. So Machete is Flapjacks, Blueberry Pumpkin Patch, Pecan Waffles. So I love Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. I love Pecan Waffles. This is a really good blend of the two. I was worried about the Flapjacks note in here. And it definitely adds more of a leaning to savoury bakery kind of thing in here. But it's really good. So it's good because the Blueberry Pumpkin Patch doesn't overwhelm. I do think that it can be quite strong in blends. Here you can smell it, but you can still really smell the bakery. So I really do enjoy it. Great throw. Look, I'm moving through this loaf slower than I thought, so I don't know if it's going to be a repurchase because I'm just not reaching for it as much as I thought I would, but I do still really like it. Villainous Wax. So I melted Blackjack which is the top one, which is Rosewood Musk, Orange Peel and Leather Boots. I really liked this. It smells really intensely strong on the leather boots when you smell it cold, but when it warms up, the orange peel comes out, and orange peel and leather is a really nice combo. And the rosewood and the musk, I do think I smelt a bit of that as well. So yeah, it was quite heavy on the leather, but it was really enjoyable. I don't know, I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. It was very strong. I used 2 of these little cubes, and it was like throwing down the hallway. I could possibly get away with 1. Yeah, I don't know if it's a repurchase, but it is really good. It did remind me a bit of, there is a Super Tart scent that's like leather and orange, and it did remind me of that one, but it is also different enough. Ebony Violet Crisp Night. So this is flannel type, blue sugar type, and roasted pine cones. I do like this one because I like roasted pine cones, but I'm not sure how I feel about it blended with the flannel and the blue sugar. Because this comes across far more flannel and blue sugar with just a little bit of the roasted pine cones. The roasted pine cones adds like probably a much needed sweetness to this. Because yeah, flannel and blue sugar on their own to me would just be too kind of masculine and heavy. But the roasted, so I like it because it's got the roasted pine cones in it, but the roasted pine cones is not the star. And I just love roasted pine cones. So I definitely prefer, so you need a coat from Ebony Violet has the roasted pine cones and Boom Boom. I like that one a lot more than this one. This one threw well. It's not a repurchase. Like, I like it, I'll melt it, but I'd rather melt other roasted pine cone blends. Cooper Claus Needs a Latte from Rose Girls. So this is espresso baked zucchini bread, royal sugar cookies and Gilligan's brew. I do like this one. I like it because, like I said, it's one of those bakery coffee scents where the coffee is it's in there, but the bakery, it doesn't overwhelm the bakery. This is sort of more of a bakery scent with coffee. So I really quite enjoy it for that reason. And I really like that Cooper Claus scent. Like, it's just the Gilligan's brew, that coconut. It's a really nice touch in a bakery blend. So I like this. I'm not like crazy about it, but I do enjoy it. It throws medium to high maybe. I do think I need to move on with finishing it. I've already finished. I had Cooper Claus coming to town. I already finished that one because I just find these scents, particularly with her baked zucchini bread, they don't last. Like, I find her baked zucchini bread probably has a maybe 12 months max shelf life. So yeah, I do need to get a move on and melting this, but still I do enjoy it and I would possibly get it again. Teddy Bear's Christmas Party. So this is Sweater Weather, cranberries, orange, tangerine and a hint of spice. This is really nice. The first time I melted it, I was a little bit disappointed with it, I think, but I think that was all my expectations. For some reason, I was expecting it to be really strong on the Sweater Weather with just a touch of like the cranberries and the orange and tangerine, but really it is a spiced orange cranberry scent first, but with a bit of Sweater Weather freshness. So this time, having kind of had my expectations reset, I melted it this time. I did enjoy it. I mean, I don't often go for cranberry orange spice scents. I know they are quite popular for like winter time, but I like them, but I don't love them. But this is a good one. I do like what the Sweater Weather adds to that combo. So, because sometimes it can be a bit cloying, so the Sweater Weather just adds a bit of freshness. So I do enjoy it. I get very good throw from it. I'm not 100% sure if it's a repurchase. Like, it's taken me, I mean, I got this in October last year. I might melt it like one more time before the end of winter. So I'll still have some left over for next winter. So yeah, anyway. L3 Strawberry Kolaches. So this is sweet strawberry glaze, flaky buttery pastries. So this is pretty good. I don't think I was in the mood for it this week. Her strawberry scent, it is like a very strong strawberry glaze, like very sugary kind of artificial strawberry scent, which normally I don't mind, but this time around it was okay. But yeah, Kolaches is not my favorite of the bakery blenders. It's okay. Sometimes it's a bit dense and a bit strong. So yeah, this week I wasn't feeling it, but I know I've been happy with this one in the past. It does throw well, but yeah, probably not a repurchase. I think I have another bunt that came in a sampler as well, so I have a bit of that. Strawberry cheesecake from Vintage Chic Scents. This one on cold I really wasn't sure about. It was actually not bad warmed up. Because it does have like a an artificially kind of strawberry note, but the cheesecake note was quite nice, and it did melt into a nice cheesecake scent. Only thing I'd say, it was probably medium throw in my kitchen, so I would have liked it stronger, but it was nice enough. I don't think I'd repurchase it, but it was fine. Dessa's Homespun Scents Iced Circus Cookies. So this is animal-shaped sugar cookies covered in pink and white ice cream and candy sprinkles. This is really good. I will say, I feel like I've over-purchased it because I was going through my drawer and I have this bag and I think I still have like 2 bars of it. Because I really did, like when I melted it, I decided I really liked it. But it's just not a bakery that I feel like I'm going to reach for that frequently. What I like about it is that it does smell like the description, like it smells like a sugar cookie. I can smell the icing and the sprinkles. I don't know what those cookies smell like in real life because we don't have them here, but this is the only one that to me has smelt like a version of that type of cookie that I would enjoy. Most of the other ones I've smelled, I either can't smell them very well at all or I haven't liked what they smelled like. So I do really enjoy this one, but yeah, it's not one that I'm like crazy for. I reach for all the time. It throws well, but yeah, I don't need to repurchase just because I have enough of that. Teddy Bees Roan's Prairie. So this is barnwood leaves type and smoke from a bonfire. So this smells really earthy. Yeah, I can definitely smell leaves, but leaves and earthiness. There is smokiness too, but there's just, I remember when it was melting, I was just struck by this incredible earthy vibe that was coming off it. I don't know if I'm not familiar with barnwood or something, but so yeah, I really quite liked it. I got quite a muskiness as well, which could be from the bonfire scent, especially if she used like Bonfire Bliss or something, because that gives off kind of like a perfume muskiness to me as well. Very strong throw. I had in my kitchen, it was going very strongly. I don't think this is a repurchase, but I liked it. Nearly done. Cookie butter fake and bake. So this is a cookie butter, zucchini bread, sugar cookies and sweet cream. This is really good. I mean, I'm a big fake and bake lover, and this just smelled like that with like a denser butterier cookie. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's just a really good staple bakery scent. I mean, I'm happy with fake and bake on its own, but it was nice this way as well. This threw really well. I don't think I need to repurchase this just because, yeah, I do. I'm happy with fake and bake on its own, but this was nice for a bit of a twist on the thing. Pharmacist Daughter Coconut Crack. So this is coconut cream pie, coconut shortbread cookies, pie crust sugar cookie dough. I do like this one. I know I didn't smell it this time melting. Like I just mustn't not have gone down there. It is a really good coconut bakery scent. Like, it's just the way all of the different coconut scents mix together. You get a really, like a nice bakery element and just coconut. So it is good, but yeah, I just didn't smell it this time. Ebony Violet Anita. So the Sol de Janeiro type. Passion fruit nectar. Pink patchouli, jasmine, honey, warm vanilla sugar, and tiger orchid. I really loved this. This might be my favourite of like the Sol de Janeiro types. That said, I did enjoy Boom Boom until I overdid it. So I do have to be wary of doing that. But this one, oh, it's just so pretty. I mean, it definitely has the same kind of body care like base that Boom Boom does. Like, there's definitely a commonality between the two, but I think this one, it's the honey, because I can smell like floral and fruity notes, but there is definitely like a warm honey kind of thing going on there, and I really, really liked it. This one actually had me wishing for spring, which doesn't happen very often. Spring is not like a super favorite season for me, even when I do get when I start getting over the cold weather, which I'm starting to at the moment. But I still don't ever like really wish for spring. But this scent kind of made me want to. So it threw quite well, and I reckon I would get that again. Super Tarts Raj. So this is cinnamon rolls, buttercream, pecan pie. So I think I've said this a couple of times in the last video. I like cinnamon bakery, but I'm not like a huge fan, and this is probably just too much of like just a cinnamon bakery scent. So if you love cinnamon bakery, you'd be into Raj. For me, it was good, but it's not great. It's just cinnamon bakery. Yeah, so it's fine, but it's nothing special. I wouldn't repurchase it. It does very well. And the last thing that I did was Super Tarts Cornbread with this unlabeled bag, which is my loaf. It was a loaf once of Ebony Violet Tea and Crumpets. Tea and Crumpets is, or Orange Tea and Crumpets I think it's called, yeah. It's a very strong orange black tea scent. It doesn't really have a crumpets note to me, but it's a really strong, like steeped, like orange citrusy kind of thing. And so I put the cornbread in to mute it down, because I have had tea and orange tea and crumpets with zucchini bread, and I prefer that combo. I just think that added bakery just dials the, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this loaf, but it is just a bit much for me sometimes. So the bakery really helps to dial it down. So cornbread was good as well. I probably preferred the zucchini bread with it, but the cornbread was really good as just something to kind of dial it down a little bit as well. So super strong throw, because this scent is just one of the strongest throwing scents I've ever encountered. Normally I'd only use like a half clam of this, but I put in a full clam just because of how strong this stuff is. Cornbread from Super Tarts I will repurchase. I like blending with it. This loaf, I probably won't repurchase orange tea and crumpets again, just because it has taken me a long time to melt this loaf. But I think it's called Touch, which is the zucchini bread and the orange tea and crumpets. I would get that from Ebony Violet, because that was a really good take on orange tea and crumpets, but with a really nice bakery blended in it. And I think she did a better job of doing that than what I did. So, okay, that's it. That is everything that I melted this week. So, I'm going to go and take a break. Hopefully you're all doing really well, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.